So obviously we'll start the press conference with Mark. We have an expression in English. We say it's a typical day in the office. It's a typical day in the office for you, isn't it? Pole position, but a little slip at turn 4.
Yeah, of course. Really happy to be on pole in this special weekend. Happy to have the 73rd pole position, number of my brother. He's here also, so really happy for everything, and especially for the rhythm and the feeling with the bike. But of course, I had a small slide in the last part of the qualifying practice, trying to improve the lap time, but was already a very good lap. So tomorrow we will see. Looks like the weather will be stable. This is important. The pace is okay. Important to choose the correct rear tire. But anyway, I already say on Thursday, market the style since warm up. Then maybe we need to change a little bit the strategy. Maybe we need to adapt in the conditions we will have tomorrow. But anyway, at the moment, looks like I'm feeling good with the bike. So this is the most important.
It's been a very good 2 days, hasn't it? Yeah, we have had the 2 crashes, but race pace, general pace has been very strong.
Yeah, of course, the 2 crashes what I have this weekend was always when I push more than what I feel. So tomorrow just I need to understand, I need to feel the bike, I need to... Will be difficult the first laps, sure, because when you are fighting for the championship, you are a little bit more stiff on the bike, and then you need to get used to ride like this. But anyway, the rhythm was good, even in FP4 with a lot of laps on the tire. Was not so bad, so we will see. But anyway, we need to keep the same mentality, same concentration, because this will be the key for tomorrow.
And the 2 gentlemen who join you on the front row of the grid, they're not going to make life easy for you, are they?
Yeah, if you see front row Marquez, Zarco, and Iannone, you say dangerous, no? First corner, something will happen. But tomorrow it's another race for me. I need to manage in another way. But I know that Zarco is very fast. He pushed a lot in the beginning. So if he needs to take the rhythm, for me it's okay. Iannone also is a fighter on the bike. But anyway, I will try to do my best, and to finish the race will be the most important for me.
Just finally, you've been in this position before, but do you get nervous now? Is there extra pressure? Will you sleep tonight?
Of course, we are humans, and it will be more difficult to sleep. I will be on the bed, and for sure half an hour, right, left, left, right. but anyway, it's normal. I will be more nervous if Dobby start on pole and I start 10th or 9th or 8th. But the main target today was try to be in the front row. We did, so everything is in the way. But tomorrow is the most important day of the year, of the weekend, of course, and we need to keep same mentality like always. That, like I said before, will be the key.
Mark, many thanks. We come on to Johan Zarco, 4th successive front row start. You told us on Thursday that you were feeling good here. You were feeling good in Sepang. You finished on the podium. Australia, of course, where you were so close to the podium. You're going to push hard in this race, aren't you? There's nothing to lose for you.
Exactly. I'm not going in the race as with the mind of nothing to lose, but with the good confidence that we did a good work from Friday. Something was missing. We improved today, Saturday. And I'm so happy about that. It really means the work that we are doing since Japan, Australia and Malaysia, it's still paying for us. And I try to learn from that. Push, do the lap time. So happy to start from the 2nd place tomorrow. It's important. All the weekend also, Iannone was strong, and I know he's gonna fight hard to stay in front. Also, Jorge will be there because he had the crash in qualifying, but he showed that he can be fast. And this overall, they are the 2 guys that they want the victories, or they are not scared to fight. I think Marquez will maybe think a little bit more, and he will see the pace he can have to control the race and get the title. But me, if I have the good pace, FP4 was quite good. Still missing some tenths that I can have it for tomorrow, and why not think about victory?
And Mark says the first bend will be interesting with you three there. Do you agree?
I agree that there is overall Iannone and Lorenzo, because Lorenzo starts always fast, and he knows how to go on the first corner and also the second one. But we know they are a fighter on the track, and I will be part of them. Losing too many positions from the start will make the 30 laps more difficult, so I will try to... The best strategy should be to be, yes, first, second or third, and keep this pace till the end.
John, thank you very much indeed. Completing the front row of the grid on the Suzuki, Andrea Iannone, welcome back. It's been a good run recently, though, hasn't it? There was problems in Sepang, but Japan and Phillip Island, and then we come here. Things are a lot better for you.
Yes, for sure. I think it's a good period for us. From Japan, we start to recover the gap from the best rider and the best manufacturer. But sincerely, everything started like this after the Aragon test, and I'm very happy about this situation, because this year we struggle a lot in whole situation. But step by step, race by race, we never give up, and always we try to improve this situation. We fight with everything, but in the end we stay here, and tomorrow we start from first row, and I think it's a good opportunity for us. But in any case, I think Mark and Johan, also Jorge, are very fast, have a very good pace, and we struggle a little bit more, I think, with the drop of the tires. But for sure, the engineers work strong for this night, for tomorrow, and for improve a little bit this situation.
And how difficult has it been for you this season? And it's been a very, very tough year till the end here. It must have been extremely tough for you.
I don't understand.
Sorry, yeah. Been very tough for you this season, the start of the season, and obviously things have got better now, but very, very hard for you.
Yes, for sure, very hard. I explain so now the situation, but during the test last year, last year and this year, we struggle less for sure. But sincerely, we understand. Maybe too late. We understand very late. We made a mistake in some situation. We choose something, and we in the bad way. But in any case, we start to recovery from Brno, and especially from Aragon. And at the moment, I'm very happy, because I work very well with our guys on the garage. And I think for next year we prepare a good bike, and so for sure I hope it's a better 2018 compared this year.
Thank you very much indeed. So front row, ladies and gentlemen, 30 laps that will decide the outcome of the World Championship. Marc Marquez in pole, alongside him on the front row, Johan Zarco and Andrea Iannone. We come on to Moto 2. Alex Marquez, congratulations, and that was some lap you put in. Not at the end of the session. I think you really did set a lap for everybody to look at.
Yeah, happy to be back here since long time ago from Montmelo. So I'm really happy to be here again. And yeah, it was a really good lap in the beginning. I always make this in the beginning of the quali. I always pushing to make one lap, and then I was a little bit more focused to improve a little bit the pace. I feel really good during all the weekend on the bike. I feel really confident, so important for tomorrow. And yeah, I don't have pressure. I don't have nothing to lose. So I will try to give to my fans all my 100%. I will try to win tomorrow. It will be a long race. We need to be really concentrated, because 27 laps here in Valencia is not easy. So I will try to give my 100% from the beginning, and then the important thing also will be to manage the tires. So yeah, happy to be here.
And a big day for the family tomorrow. You can't pretend, can you? It is a big day.
Yeah, it will be a big day already. The weekend for Mark is a really important weekend, but you know, he's 5-time world champion. He know what he need to do. So yeah, cross the fingers for tomorrow. A little bit for me, but more for Mark, because tomorrow I will give all my luck to Mark, and yeah, I hope that will be a good day.
Alex, thank you very much. Congratulations. We come on to Moto3. It's a familiar face, and we're probably going to have to ask all the same questions once again. But first of all, Jorge Martin, a great end to the session, wasn't it? And an amazing lap right at the end there to take pole.
Yeah, really happy with this 9th pole position. I think it's the record of Moto3, so really happy for this. Also ready for tomorrow, the last race in Spain, so really focused and really looking forward to make a good race and try to win.
And the old question, yeah, we might have to wait till the last race of the season, but you deserve that win, don't you, after so many poles?
I think so. Not just me, but all my team. We worked so hard this year. Also with the injury and everything was really hard season for me. But now I recovered all my feeling, and I feel really good on the bike, really fast, and I think we can make a really good race tomorrow.
I think we all hope that you do have a good race after so many poles. Thank you very much indeed. So there we go. Moto2, ladies and gentlemen, Alex Marquez in Moto3, Jorge Martin. Don't forget, social media questions from Steve Day later on, but now questions from the floor.
Thank you indeed, Nick. Carlos Pérez from Star Motogp. A question for Alex. In 2014, I think, before the race, you were chasing the World Championship against Jack Miller. Your brother put you on the morning a song, Eminem song, I think, to motivate you. Which is the song for tomorrow's race on Mark? And also a question for Johan. And you said before that you are expecting the test plan for Tuesday. You don't want to talk about that, but would you like to test that bike, that Yamaha 2017 that is giving so many problems to factory riders? Thank you.
Okay, if I say now, will be not a surprise. So it's like this.
Which kind of song?
No. I don't think I will put any music to him. It's a different situation, and he needs to be calm.
And for me, I repeat that I'm confident with what Yamaha can give to me for the test and for next year. And what I'm gonna test for Tuesday and Wednesday, I will speak about it on Monday with the team, with Yamaha. And as I'm starting all my weekend, neutral mind, neutral mood, and see what I can feel and which information I can give. It will be the best way to do a good work. So try the 2017 or the future 2018, or maybe do more laps with the 2016. I really don't know. The team will give a plan and I will follow it.
Johan, this is related. Related to this. Yesterday in the press conference. Yesterday in the press conference, Lynn Jarvis said that the plan is more or less to stay like it always been with Yamaha, so to give to the Tech 3 riders the bike of the previous year. Will you try to force the situation and try to make like Crutchlow, for example, or Petrucci to get a 2018 spec?
I think your media are more worried than me about next year, because no, I don't think they can do. If something was really wrong on the bike this year, overall there will be not Viñales in 3rd position and Valentino in 4th position in championship. If it was a really big problem on the bike, even if I was rookie here, I'm 6th position, they could be maybe even behind. But there are these two guys in front. I'm just finishing very well the season. So happy to have this good pace. Is it only the bike or is it also part of myself? This next year will be the only answer. And as I say, I really discover the Japanese mind and the Japanese work this year, and trust me that, and I think Mark can confirm it about Honda and even Iannone about Suzuki, but the work they are doing, they analyze many things, and they know what we have on the bike, and they try really the best, and they are not normally doing stupid things.
Hi. This is a question for Marquez and Zarco. We've seen Martin do 9 pole positions, but not being able to translate the fast lap into a win. What would you recommend, or what do you think about that, and how to translate that into the final victory?
Thank you.
Congratulations. I think you deserve some kind of BMW also.
Yeah, of course, he's very, very fast in one lap, and he demonstrated this year. I remember in 1 to 5, and also I was very hot in one lap. But then on the race, especially in Moto3, you need to be smart, understand well, think a lot on the bike, and have the experience. I mean, maybe sometimes in Moto3 didn't win the fastest one. Of course, this year Mir was the fastest on the track. He was the smart guy, but Martin is very, very fast. But of course, with more experience next year, he will be one of the, or maybe my favorite one for the title.
Yeah, I would say to wait that Mir is going in Moto2, because for the race, Mir has been very clever and controlling so well this season. He got the injury that has been difficult, and almost if he doesn't win tomorrow, it will be like for Franco Morbidelli, that he will keep all the winter this aggressivity and this victory missing feeling, and it can make him only stronger for next year.
Another question for you, Johan. How do you feel in between of this Marquez sandwich? What do you think of this brotherhood of racers?
It's so nice. We can hear when he say, "I will give all my luck to him." They have anyway this brother relationship, close age together, and it's nice. I even asked them when was the last time or how many times they have been in pole together, and Mark told me I think it was when Alex was in Moto3. It's pretty nice. I still don't understand well Catalan, but yeah, between these two guys, they can like speak Catalan and trouble the guy in the middle.
One question for Mark. Mark, after the crash, you were very upset with the front tires.
No.
What happened? It seems.
Yeah, I was upset on me, because honestly, I stopped in the box, and I speak with Santi, my crew chief, and I say to him, the first lap is the good one for the rear tire, but in turn 4, the front tire is not ready. And he say, you need to see. I mean, I cannot help you. I say, okay, I try. And I try and I crash, you know. But it's something that I felt. Even with the first tire, first lap, I arrived there, and then I did the lap time on the second lap. But with the last tire, I say, okay, I try, and I go in. But no, I didn't finish the corner.
Mark, in 2013, you fight for the championship with Jorge here, and he planned like a race strategy. He tried to stop the race, finding maybe you could make a mistake. Do you expect a similar race tomorrow, and how do you remember that?
I don't think so. I mean, 2013 Jorge was the fastest one here in the practice, and today Dobby at the moment don't have the fastest pace. He's fast. He's better than his 9th place, I think, on the pace, but he's not the fastest one. So to slow down the race to get 11 riders in the front, I don't know. If I'm put in his situation, it's so difficult. But I don't want to think about this. I mean, tomorrow is time to keep calm, to be focused on my bike. Normally I race with 2 eyes. Tomorrow I need to have 4 eyes. Try to control also the others. Try to let him pass if somebody's too aggressive. I need to understand the race. But anyway, still remind the warm up. Be focused. Start the Sunday in a good way, and then on the race, looks like the weather will be stable. This gives me some good feelings, and just try to be like always.
I've got 2 questions, short questions for Mark and for Johan. Maybe this is all, you've already answered this, Mark, but you said you will be more or less careful in the beginning of the race tomorrow to see what happens. You will probably take the hard front tire, I guess, despite what happened this afternoon. But does that mean that you will be extra careful in the first couple of laps? And to Johan, earlier you said that yesterday something was missing and you found it today. Could you tell us what was missing?
Yeah, of course, in front I will go with the hard if the temperature don't change a lot, because I believe for 30 laps is better. Of course, maybe I need to take careful, or I will take careful first 2 laps, but normally you never push like a quali on the first lap. So yeah, like always in this race track, you need to take careful in turn 4, turn 11, is where we normally have some mistakes.
When I started on Friday, I got a good pace immediately, but then it was difficult to go faster because I was sliding a lot from the rear, and we work well with the rear shock, and that has been the step we did from FP2 to FP3, and then during the FP4 and qualifying, still little step on it, and this gave me the best feeling.
Hi, this question's for Marquez, Zarco, and Iannone. In a championship that's so competitive like Motogp and where the level's so high, how hard is it to manage that fine line between pushing for top results and ending up in the gravel?
Yeah, of course, it's so difficult because especially so difficult to be constant. For that reason, this year everybody, all the riders will have many up and downs, and the rider that keeps the level there was take more points for the championship, and especially because I remember when I arrived here 2013 in MotoGP, a bad day was 4th place. Today, like it is MotoGP, a bad day is like 9, 10, 11 place. So then you lose a lot of points. But I like it. This creates everything more interesting, and you need to push a lot. For that reason, on summer break, we were 5 riders between 28 points. This was amazing.
What I could discover this year compared to Moto2 is the potential of the bike and of the tires. That it's really big step compared to the Moto2. You can push a lot and do things on the bike into the corner that if you do it in Moto2, you crash. So this is the intensity of the MotoGP, that the bike has so good potential, but also the rider, they are able to use it. So you can do 1 lap, and then you feel that you can do so many things with the bike, but when the tire gets used, you cannot do all these things, or you need to manage in a different way. So that's, I think, the difficult things in the MotoGP. So many riders can be fast, but then you need really to adapt yourself. Not every lap, but there are really different situations from the first lap to the lap 30, like for example tomorrow. And you can see that all the riders, when I was fighting with them this year, with the top guys, they have like a computer in the mind. They feel everything, and they know what to do in an exact moment. So that was nice from the MotoGP category.
So I think especially this year, everybody are very close. Also the private team, are very close on the factory team, and I think this is create very more interesting during this championship. But on the last 2 years, when start to change the rules of the electronic, and so when arrive Michelin, I think the situation is more stable, no, for everybody, especially for the riders. Don't have don't use the factory team. They don't have the factory bike. I think it's better for everybody. And sometimes during this year we struggle more in some races, struggle less in other races. But I think it's more or less we live the same situation. Everybody also, so in example in Australia the Ducati bike make a disaster race, and Honda is very strong, and sometimes also the Yamaha struggle a lot, and in other race less. So it's more up and down for everybody, but I think it's very interesting for the people at home.
Another question for Marquez. You still don't have the virtual pit board with your bike, right? Yeah. And wouldn't that would have been helpful a little bit tomorrow to keep you calm and to keep you updated on Dovizioso, his position?
Yeah, of course, tomorrow it's important to control a little bit where is Dovi, but the most important thing is that I don't need to pay extra attention. I mean, I need to do my race, I need to finish the race, and I don't need to wait the result of another rider. So yeah, of course, we need to speak with the team how we will do, but anyway, we have the board in the main straight like always, and is enough. I mean, but at the moment, just like we did this weekend, keep our level will be the most important.
There we go. That's the questions, ladies and gentlemen. It's social media time with Mr. Stephen Day.
Thank you, everyone. Social media questions for the last time. That will please some of you, maybe not others. I know it won't. It'll please you, Jorge, and we'll start with you. This is an easy question for you. Okay. From Lisa on Twitter. She would like to know what you would like for Christmas.
Oh.
I presume probably not a Tissot watch, as you have quite a few.
No, thank you for the easy question, because last time was a disaster. But yeah, well, I don't know. It's hard to say, because in Christmas I never asked for many things. This year, actually, I don't have supermoto training, so maybe I need a new bike for next year.
Thank you, Jorge. Next question is for Alex. This is from another Lisa on Twitter. What is it that makes you so strong on Spanish soil? Is it the energy from your fans?
Sure, a little bit, but you know a little bit better the tracks. You have that incredible atmosphere that gives you a little bit more power in the straight. So yeah, it's kind of things.
Thanks, Alex. Okay, on to the top 3 in MotoGP. We'll start with Andrea. This question is from Frederick on Facebook. When you have a small crash, do you have your leathers repaired, or are they thrown away? Also, how many sets of leathers do you go through per season?
I don't understand. When I have small crash? No, I have new one, fortunately. but sometimes I won't continue with this suite. But so it's important not to complete destroy. So depend of the crash, for sure. But I think me and Mark.
Do any of the other riders here know how many leathers you go through per season? No.
This year I don't know. No, more than 20, sure no.
Okay. Thanks, Andrea.
But very close, eh?
Next question is for Johan. This is from Bell on Twitter. Have the circuits that you consider your most and least favourite changed since moving from Moto2 to MotoGP?
Yes, this changed for me, because The two places I was the most worried. I did the best, almost the best result of the best race was Le Mans. Also Jerez. Jerez, Le Mans, and Australia. In Moto2, I got some problem and it was difficult. So when I came with the MotoGP, I said, okay, I need to see what can I do. And finally, Jerez, I did so many overtakes and almost get a podium. In Le Mans, I got the podium, and in Australia, I did this dream race that I could never forget.
Thanks, Johan. Finally, the last social media question of the season goes to Mark. And this is from Cindy on Twitter. Who is more stressed about tomorrow, you or your team?
Of course, my team. And I have the experience when my brother is racing. I mean, when you are on the bike, you know what you will do. You know that if he's under control. But the team, when you are upside, you suffer from the start until the last lap. And especially, you can imagine, of course, I have pressure tomorrow. But my team also, the mechanics have extra pressure because they want that everything works well. And of course, they will have more pressure.
Okay, gentlemen. So photographs then, please. So one with everybody to start with, please, and then with the pole setters with Mr. Thibault after that. Thank you all very much. So if everybody could just still sit down, please. Thank you. Okay, with the pole setters then, please. Obviously, Mark, Alex, and Jorge, and Mr. Thibault, please. Yeah. Thank you all very much indeed.